action.
I'm Tim Smith, and today we're going to be talking about vegetarian meals and culinary quickies. Today what we're going to be doing is jicama salad. Now you may be saying, jicama what? Jicama is it's a root. It comes from the Mexican area. It is almost like a white chestnut. It is kind of light in flavor. It has an apple texture to it. And today we're going to be making a salad out of it. If you're curious about what the jicama looks like, this is the jicama. As you can see, it's hard, brown. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the top off, cut the bottom off, and then we're just going to start coming down with a curve to get the excess skin off. Now this is a kind of a hard root, so make sure your knife is very sharp. And then I'm going to flip it over and get just all the spots that I didn't get before. If you could feel this right now, it'll feel very rigid but very crisp. Since this is a root and the flavor is very subtle, what we're going to do is we're going to make a vinaigrette to go with this salad. So first what I would do is I would cut this into slices like so. And then what I'll do is, the main thing we're doing for this cut is we're trying to keep everything within mouth size length. So you're just going to take your slice, cut it in half, put one on top of the other, and you just slice little julienne sticks like so. And we just put it right here like so. That is how we're going to be fabricating this jicama. Now, this is a good recipe because it goes to, anyone can enjoy this. This is good for vegetarians. This is not a hard dish to make. On the technical levels, it's going to be like 1 star because we're not going to be doing any hot cooking. All we're doing is using cold items and cutting vegetables like so. So, after you have all your jicama cut off, and as you can see, mouth size, almost like a French fry. Then what we'll do is we'll take out a carrot. You're going to cut the end off, cut the tip off, and then you're going to peel the outside like so. We're peeling the outside just to get rid of the skin and just make it look better. Get all these indentations out. Always make sure you wash all your vegetables first before dealing with them. You're going to cut it same length as your jicama. And then you're going to just cut nice even slices like so. And then you're just going to go for another julienne. You're just going to cut it nice and even like so. And you're just going to put this off to the side. Always have a sharp knife when dealing with vegetables because if you don't, you're going to have terrible cuts and you can't cut yourself. And we don't need accidents in the kitchen. Next is you're going to take your red onion. You're going to cut the sides off like so. I'm going to cut it in half. Then I'm going to angle my knife with the angle of my cut. So when I start, I'm almost parallel. Slice 1, slice 2, slice 3. And each time I'm slowly changing the angle of my knife to match with my cut. So when I come over on the side, I'm still angled at this side. So you're just going to cut. give you nice uniform cuts that will be right there. That's going to go into your salad. So basically, all the vegetables we're cutting are going to be nice julienne cuts. They're all going to be roughly the same size. Finally, we take the bell pepper, cut the top off like so. Pull the top out, easy way to take care of it. Then you see all this little white inside. What we're going to do is we're going to take this out. These are like veins. They don't have a good texture, good taste. So you just pinch and pull. All the seeds are out. Cut it in half. Cut this end off. And then we're just going to do julienne cuts, nice uniform cuts. And then on that vein, we're just going to remove that. As you can see, all my cuts are uniform. Right there. Alright, so we have all our vegetables cut, but the little twist that we're putting on the salad is we're putting in citrus fruits. So with our citrus fruits, what we're going to do is we're going to take grapefruit and we're going to take an orange. I cut the bottom off it just so it be fixed, but I'm going to cut the top off like so. With the grapefruit, you don't have to put it in your salad, but if you're not really big on the bitter sweets, you can just go with orange segments. All I'm going to do is I'm going to cut with a curve following the radius of the fruit. I have a lot of experience with this since I shave my head every day, so I know how to get the circumference just right. Okay, now you see the oranges pretty much have been cut off all around the side, so you can see all around it. Now you see the segments of the citrus that you would pull out to eat when you're peeling an orange or a lemon or whatever else. All you're going to do is you're going to take your knife, find a white line where the outer membrane of the grapefruit is, and you're going to cut in like so. You're going to keep cutting each one and slightly just push it out. So you have little triangles. Now once you have your nice little segments, we call them supremes in the culinary industry, you're going to take your orange, same way, just smaller. And as you can see, you got the little white lines for each membrane. You're going to cut in between the lines at a point, like so. And this is how we're going to get our supreme segments to go onto our salad. Okay, we'll stop that for 1 second real quick.